In today's session, we are going to discuss about data frame. What is a data frame? How to create a data frame from different Python collections. We will see. A data frame is nothing but a data frame is a two-dimensional data structure. In Pandas, a two-dimensional data structure is a data. Nothing but a data is aligned as tabular fashion like rows and columns. But there are a lot of advantages when compared with the table, but we will get a lot of advantages. We can set custom indexes. We will discuss later in practical how to set custom indexes, but it is like table structure, but lot of advantages when compared with data frame. Some features of data frames are like this. Features of data frame. Columns are of different types. Potentially, columns are of different data types. Potentially, columns are of different data types. So it is not like that if I use integer, all the columns should be integer. If I use float, it should be float or something. It is not fixed like that. You can use any type of column in data frame. Potentially, columns are of different data types. And size is mutable. Size is mutable. Nothing but I can add the columns, I can remove the columns, I can remove the rows, I can add the rows. We can do a lot of modifications in data frame. So that's why data frame is a mutable data type. Modifications are allowed. Modifications are allowed. And labeled access. Labeled access. So what it means we can change, we can set our own indexes for the rows and columns. Predefined indexes will be there, but we can change the indexes for the rows and columns also. And last, one more important point is we can perform arithmetic operations. We can perform arithmetic operations on rows and columns. On rows and we can perform arithmetic operations on rows and columns. The syntax will be like this. Syntax will be like this for a data frame. Pandas dot data frame data index columns and data type. So data is nothing but here I can give the data in any format, like I can provide the data in the format of list, or I can provide the data in the form of series, or I can provide the data in the form of ND array. It is a NumPy n-dimensional array, ND array, or dictionary or constants or any other format. Dictionary or constants or any other data frame. I can also give input as a data frame to create another data frame. And the index, it is index of the table. By default it will be np dot a range of n, nothing but it will take the length of the number of rows and it will generate the index from starting from 0 and it will generate up to n minus 1 indexes. If I give a range of n means it will exclude this last index value. It will generate up to the index starting from 0 to n minus 1. By default, it is n minus 1. I can set custom indexes in data frame. And columns. So these are the column names. If I don't mention any column names, by default, it is np dot a range of n. So that means it will generate 0 to n minus 1 indexes per column. And data type. So finally, it is D type. So D type, nothing but data type. D type is data type of the column, data type of columns. And now we will see how to create a data frame. Creating data frame. So I can use, to create a data frame, I can use list, or I can use nd array. As I told while discussing definition, list, nd array, or dictionary I can use, or I can use other data frame, or I can use series, and so on. Other data frame or series. So first we will see an example creating an empty data frame. How to create an empty data frame, and I will show you how to create a data frame from list. First open our Jupyter notebook. I have created one folder, Pandas example. Type cmd, type Jupyter space notebook. In order to work with Pandas, first click on this new, click on Python 3. In order to work with Pandas, first I need to import Pandas. Import Pandas as PD. First, creating an empty data frame. Creating an empty data frame. See here, PD dot. So PD is nothing but Pandas dot data frame. Pandas dot data frame. Just use this method. It will create a data frame. Print df. You can see an empty data frame. So nothing is created. Just I am using pd.dataFrame. It is creating an empty data frame. And next, creating a data frame from list. Creating a data frame from list. I will declare some Python list. You know how to create Python list. A list can be created by using square brackets, and each value inside square bracket is separated with comma. Something I have list values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. These are my list values. In Python, list is nothing but which we need to declare within square brackets, and each value is separated with comma. And creating a data frame, df equal to pd dot data frame. Now for data, I need to mention list. So my list I need to mention print df. As I told, if I don't give any index, by default it will start from 0. That is range minus 1. It will take its own indexes, means it will take np dot a range. So totally 6 rows are there. It will start from 0. It will print up to n minus 1, that is 5. By default, it will take the indexes as np dot a range of n. Next, creating a data frame from dictionary. Creating a data frame from dictionary. How to create a data frame from dictionary. As we know in Python, a data frame is nothing but key value pair. A data frame is nothing but key value pair. So I have the information like students info, students info. A dictionary is created with braces, and in braces I need to declare key value pair, something all the names of the student. So this is a key, and values are like this: list of students, Rakesh, and then Ishwar and Srinivas, and so on. Let there are three students are there. So this is one key value pair, and also I have their ages. So age is one more key. There are three students, 24, 25, and 26. Some ages, and also I can declare if I want one more key, and I need to separate with comma and declare here one more key. So that is marks something 95, 94, and 96. So this is my dictionary. If you wanted to print student info from this dictionary, I wanted to make a data frame. This is my student info. See here. So df equal to td dot data frame. So data, I wanted to give this student info as data. Student info as data. Print data frame. So what is the difference you are observing here is previously if I don't give column name, by default it is starting from 0. If you see dictionary, what it is doing here is the column names it is taking from keys. Means name is a key, it is taking one column, and age is key, it is taking one column, and marks is another key, it is taking another column, and values. So whatever the values for that key, Rakesh, Ishwar, and Srinivas, and their ages 24, 25, 26, and marks are this. Means each key and the values are corresponding to rows. So this is creating a data frame from dictionary. And creating a list means creating a data frame list of list. See here. So next one is creating a data frame from list of list. List of list. See here, I have some data like this. So list means square brackets. Again, list consists of another list. Something Ishwar and his age, and one more list Rakesh and some his age, and one more list Srinivas and his age 20. So this is my list of list. So this is one list. Again, list contains another list like names and their ages. So how to create a data frame by using this list of list? Same method. So data frame instead of df means it will override old df. I will use some df1 equal to td dot data frame of here data d is capital and frame f is capital, and there is no space. Data frame single word because it is completely case sensitive. We need to follow these rules. It is a predefined method. So d is capital and f is another capital. So this is defined in Pandas package. Create a data frame. Now data is this list of list. First, don't give anything. Execute df1, whether it is creating or not, we will check. So what it is doing is default it is taking some indexes 0, comma 1. The column names I didn't mention anything. It is taking default a range of n. So there are three values. So it will create 0, comma 1. There are two values only, right? Means the name and ages. So it will create 0 and 1. Now, if I wanted to give column names, custom column names, copy this and execute here. I wanted to give the custom column names, means it is a name and it is yes. I wanted to give the custom column names. See here, there is one attribute called as columns. In this columns, I wanted to give first column name is name and second column is yes. Second column is yes. So print df1. See here the difference previously, if I don't give the column names, it is taking some default values starting from 0. And if I can mention the specific column names, name and yes, it will display the column name as name and yes. And next, creating a data frame from list of dictionaries. Creating a data frame from list of dictionaries. Data frame from list of dictionaries. Dictionary. List of dictionaries. See here. So my data is like this. List means square brackets. In square brackets, I wanted to declare something dictionary like this. A1 and something B2. So this is one dictionary. And another dictionary is like this. A5 and B6 and C7. So something list of dictionaries. The first dictionary contains 2 key value pairs and second dictionary contains 3 key value pair. Now I can create a data frame like this. See here, df2 equal to pd dot data frame of. So directly I will give this data as input, execute this. So what you are getting, the output we can expect. See here, the keys it is taking as column names. If you see second dictionary, it is having 3 keys. That's why it is giving 3 column names A, B, C. But if you see the first dictionary, it is having only 2 columns A and B. The A and B it is filling 1 and 2. But C it is not there right in the first dictionary. If any value is not present in the key, it will replace with NaN, not a number, not a number, not a number operator. If any value is missing, it will replace with not a number operator. So this is creating a list from dictionary, and I wanted to change here it is displaying some default values 0 and 1 for indices 0 and 1, but I wanted to display it as a first row and second row. So I wanted to give some custom name. How to give the custom indexes? See here. So df2 equal to pd dot data frame and data is same. If I give only data, it is creating some default indexes 0, 1. Sequentially, it is creating indexes. But I wanted to create my own index. There is one attribute called as index attribute. I need to mention number of rows. The first row, I wanted to give the custom name first. And second row, I wanted to give the custom index second. Execute this. You can observe the difference between previous output and this output. In the previous output, by default, it is giving 0 and 1. Now, custom indexes I'm creating by using this index at. Next, we will see create a data frame from dictionary of series. Create a data frame. Create a data frame from dictionary of series. Dictionary of series. First, we will create the data. Later, I need to pass that data to this data frame method. Example, dictionary of series, I'm declaring as a D. In Pandas, we are having pd.series, which is used to create the series. So first, dictionary, first key I'm giving 1. In this key, I'm creating a series, pd.series. S is capital, series. If you remember our first means previous classes, you know how to create a series. So I'm creating this series from list 1, 2, 3. So this is first key value pair and second key value pair. See here, second key value pair pd dot series. For this also I'm giving some list 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is my data. For this, I wanted to create a data frame. df equal to pd dot data frame of d. So give this. So without giving index and with giving an index, we will see. Execute this. Print data frame. You can see this key value is taken as a column names, but here it is giving some default indexes. I don't want default index. I wanted to create custom index. I wanted to create a custom index here. So while creating a series itself, I can give index equal to, there are 3 values, something I wanted to give A, B, and C. A, B, and C. And this second series also I wanted to mention the custom indices, index equal to, there are 4 values, I will give 4 indexes, B, C, and D. So there are 4 indexes. Now execute again. See here, instead of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, it is giving now, it is giving A, B, C, D. We can define our own custom indexes, which is not possible in our normal tables. But here, we can apply our own custom indexes for rows and columns. How to select particular column? If you see here, I wanted to select only this particular column. So my data frame is df. So my column name is 1. Execute this. You can able to select only one column. I wanted to select second column, but you need to while giving the names, don't misspelled it, or you need to use the same case. See here, this is second column. I wanted to access only second column. Execute this. It will access only second column. And how to add some column. This is already existing df of, means in my data frame it is having 1 and 2 columns. I wanted to add third column. How to add third column? Just my data frame is df. I wanted to add third column, df of 3. I wanted to add third column. For this column, I wanted to add some series, pd.series, pd.series, 10, 20, 30, and index equal to something A, B, and C. So this is df of 3. Now print df. You can find third column is added. Directly for that data frame, give the column name, and here you can create with a list or set or dictionary or so whatever other data frame you can create this column. After creating, so you can find that added column in the data. So this is column addition in data frame. Column addition in data frame. This is column addition in data frame. Column addition in data frame. Similarly, if I wanted to select particular rows, I wanted to select particular rows, data frame. I wanted to select second and third row. I can use slicing operation, means start index and end index. See here, data frame of start index colon end index, up to which index you wanted to retrieve. From which index I wanted to start and up to which index I wanted to end. See here, I am telling I will require second and third rows. If I give like this, whether it will print third row or not? No, because because it will exclude. So 2 comma 3 means what it will do means, for example, I need second row, right? Means minus 1 means it is starting from 0. If I need second row means it is 1. So 1 and 2. See here, it is printing only second row. It will exclude end index, means this end index will be excluded. If I give 1 colon 2 means 2 minus 1, it will print only one row. That is second index row. If I need second row also, here I need to give 3. What it will do means, it will print third index. So second and third rows. If I need fourth row also, here I need to give 4. Then it will print up to, so 3 index means our index normally it will start from 0. Fourth row nothing but 3. It will exclude last index while retrieving the rows. And then it is slicing of the rows. How to add the rows to our, how to add rows to our data frame. So adding rows to our data frame. See here, I have two data frames here. So data frame equal to pd dot data frame pd dot data frame. One data frame is like this. I'm having list of list 1 comma 2 and 3 comma 4. So there are two list of values and column names. I wanted to define my own column names. First column name I wanted to give A and second column name I wanted to give it as B. So this is one data frame. Similarly, I will copy and I will create one more data frame. So df1 equal to, in order to don't confuse, I will change these values 5, 6 and 7. So this is second data frame. How to merge these two data frames? I wanted to store all the values in this data frame. Otherwise, what I will do, first I will print df1 and df, print df1 and df. So print, see here, data frame. Yes, spelling mistake. Here it will be, we need to give the same name. So this is data frame 1 and this is second data. Now what I want to do is, I wanted to merge these two data frames. Finally, I wanted to create a single data frame df. See here, df equal to original data frame dot there is a method called as append method. For that append method, I need to give the second data frame as input. Now print df. You can see all the values merged as single data frame. All the values merged as single data frame. Now, how to delete the rows? How to delete the rows? Or first we will see deleting columns. So this is my data frame. What I will do here is I will take this, means I will show you. I will execute this data frame and I will add third data frame, means third column. Now you can find the data frame is this. The data frame is this 1 second and 3. I wanted to remove this third column. So I have added third column. Now I wanted to remove this third column. So there is a method called as, there are two ways. One is by using del keyword, I can remove, or one more thing is by using pop method. So first we will see del method. Del, so df of 3, df of 3, now print df. You can find, so 3 got removed. Like this, I can drop df dot drop of second column. I wanted to drop second column. Execute this. Df dot drop of second not found in access. See here second SCCOND. So here it is pop to remove the column. The pop of second. See here it removed this second column. Now only one column is there. Now only one column is there. So what is the advantage of this pop is after removing it will return the particular column which got removed. If you see here second column having 1, 2, 3, 4 values and these indexes are A, B, C, D. It will print which column got removed by using pop method. By using del method, just it will remove that column. And if I wanted to check, again I need to print. So what got removed, or I will print data frame so that I can understand which got removed. But in pop method, directly it will print which column it got removed. So finally, for today's session, so deletion of rows, how to delete a row, deletion of rows, deletion of rows. Here for deletion of rows, we can use drop method. Previously here I used a drop method, but for deletion of rows, we need to use drop method. Df dot drop of zero index I wanted to drop. Zero index I wanted to drop. So give 0. Execute this. Here we change the index, right? I need to give this index is A. If I don't add custom index, I can give 0. Now we can see first row got removed. In our new data frame, it is from BCD. So first row got removed. Like that, if I wanted to remove B row, execute this. It contains only, means why it is not happening in the original data frame is, if I wanted to get effect in the original data frame, I need to use one attribute in place equal to true. What it will do means after removing, it will place the changed contents in the data frame. If you see here, even I removed A and B, if I print here, if I don't use in place equal to true, it will print 4 values. But if I use this attribute in place equal to true, execute this and execute this, After executing A and B, now I have data frame is only C and D. Now print df contains, I think this value is not executed. Execute this. Oh, here I didn't use in place, right? That's why it is showing that in place equal to true. Execute this. Now you can find data frame only two values. If you use in frame, it will affect the changes in original data frame. If I don't use in place, it at that time it will remove that value, but it originally it won't remove. It will keep that value. Again, if I print, it will show that total car. If the fx has to be changed, means I need to use the attribute in place equal to true. In this session, so this is the last topic. We will meet with some other topic in the next session.